Dip my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya.
Hi, my name is Emily Wurramara and I'm a Wurramara woman from Groote Eylandt and Bickerton Island in the Gulf of Carpentaria. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, composer and soon-to-be author, and I now live on Lutruwita, Tawana, aka Tasmania.
My name's Dixie Crawford. I'm a Barkindji woman from Broken Hill in Wurramara in far western New South Wales, and I live and work on Ngunnawal country. I am a business owner and Aboriginal engagement consultant, and I get to work with organisations on reconciliation action plans. Ooh, my biggest money lesson has been the power of no. If I'm to be honest, literally, it's like, well, sorry, you can't take it, okay? You can't take it. But no, it is honestly the power of no and being comfortable with awkward silences when you meet someone with a no. I won't do that. Not that I can't do that. I'm sorry. Like I have even moved from saying can't to won't.
Yeah.
I won't do that for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not my money. Your money problems are not my problems, if I'm to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm not responsible for everybody. I'm responsible for myself. I am committed to helping my family and my community, but I also I have to take care of myself.
Yeah.
And foremost, if I'm to be honest, it's the power of no. That's where it could be.
100%. Well, the no's.
You can have a no too. You can have all the no's. But no, we have, like, honestly, it's the power of no, which is like just so defining. And it's literally the beginning of standing on ground.
Yeah, and to feel okay saying no. Like, I feel like especially in community and like when we go back to like mob and stuff, we feel like we have obligation to like that obligation, like the uncle or auntie or like your mum says, just chuck them $20. And you're like, actually no, because I worked really hard for that. Like, and I want to spend that on something that I want to spend it on because I work for it. That. So like, definitely like the no was a big, powerful like lesson for me. Like I've just started doing that in the last 5 years. And also having uncomfortable conversations around money, like having those uncomfortable conversations with like my mum, my dad, my brother, my partner, even myself, calling myself out when I actually do something wrong, or like when I spend over the budget and I'm like, oh my God, like I shouldn't have bought that $360 watch. Like, I think it's, for me, I've been really honest, learned how to be really honest with my money.
Yeah. I think, but also what I will say the other really important lesson has been is to not have a pity party for yourself and to re-victimize yourself over and over again, because either you spend money or you keep saving money and also you don't share money with people, or you do choose to share it. I think it's about being consciously aware of what your mindset is and your thought process when you are making the decision, before you make the decision and after you've made the decision, because you'll learn a lot about yourself in terms of your decisions that you make. You just have to be consciously aware of it. But for me, setting that boundary and holding the line on that, my integrity is everything to me, regardless of whether it's my business, my relationships, my friendships, my health and my well-being. Except I'll be honest, I have lied to my personal trainer a few times about how many double-coated steel contents I've had.
That's not like, it's not that major. I
feel like that's not
really better than anything. You're right.
She did still did them squats. She had that poached chicken.
She knew though. She really did.
Afterwards, she knew what I was talking about. But like the integrity bit is so important, because I always think about that old saying, if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything, right? And so I've got a goal to buy a house in Canberra, and so the average house price in Canberra is starting at $800,000.
Yeah.
Right. And that's like for a 2-3 bedroom unit or townhouse. If I want to buy a big property for myself with 4 bedrooms to live that luxe life that I have freedom and space and can get a big deadly dog or whatever it might be, I've been looking for a house at like at 1.34 million.
Yeah.
Like if I'd if I say yes to somebody else, I'm saying no to my goals. And that's the reality that you have to remember, is that if you're saying yes to somebody else's needs and their goals, girl, you are waving goodbye to your
100%. Like that's just going to get longer and longer. Like the time is just going to be straight. Yeah, 100%. I feel like, especially when it comes to like buying like things for yourself and like especially like working towards a house and things like that, because that's what I'm doing at the moment. Like I have had no rental history, and so it's been really interesting like renting now and paying someone else's mortgage off and being like, I want to be paying my own mortgage. I'm like, I don't want to be doing this.
Yeah.
And it is setting those realistic goals, like setting those realistic standards, because sometimes we see on social media, like we see all these amazing things happening with like everyone else, but then it's like we need to put that energy into what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, like look towards ourselves and look in the mirror and be like, you can do that.
Yeah. And I think one of the things I was speaking at a conference recently, and someone asked me about my mindset, and one of the things about, you know, why my mindset is so resilient, or why I'm so focused on being the version of success that I have myself. And I said, I know inherently that nobody owes me anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Everything that I have and everything that I will work towards will be because of what it is that I do, not because they've handed me an opportunity, not because I deserve a seat at the table or a position on a board, or I was entitled to a job with a client. No, nobody owes me. And so everything that I have, I will go out and get. And there are two byproducts of that, right? The first is it actually feels really good when you make it on your own. Not to say that people don't back you and they don't support you, because everyone needs a support.
But at the end of the day, you're making this decision.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I did that on my own, right? I backed myself, I worked hard, and I achieved those goals. But the second thing is about that is that when you fail, because you will fail, right? It's inevitable. We all fail eventually. If you fail on your own terms, you will get back up. Because you know that you done it the first time, there's no reason why you can't get there the second time, right? We all make mistakes. We all have to start again. It's just the nature of business. It's the nature of ambition and drive in this country and determination. And so the more you push the boundaries, the more you back yourself, the better your success and the more impactful and sustainable your success will be. And particularly, I think, when it comes to wealth creation. You can lose shit, absolutely. But if you put the effort in the first time, there's no reason why you can't put in the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
And it's all learning. Like you learn and unlearn that. And it's just a continuous process.
Yeah.
But you really have to be in that mindset to want it with like all your heart, all your everything, you know.
Yeah.
And you see that, like, you know, see it.
Yeah, I see it all. And the other thing that I always say about in terms of, you know, that learning bit is that you will never lose. You just learn. You know, right? Like if I lose a client, an engagement, a proposal, no worries. Thanks very much for your time. You weren't the client for me. I wasn't the consultant for you. The next job will come along. The next client will come along. You never ever lose. You won't learn.
Yeah, that's right.